So let's continue with tutorial 4 of module 1.1. In this tutorial, we are going to understand about the multimodal large language models and vision language models. We have been talking about large language models, but then multimodal models, what exactly they are, we'll understand in this tutorial. Now, in terms of the syllabus, the learning level is K2, summarize the basic principles of the multimodal LLMs and vision language models. There will be hands-on exercise, which we'll also try to do in the upcoming videos. So what are multimodal large language models? So multimodal models are the AI model that can handle different types of data. For example, the text, the images, the sound, the video. Models that we are using, for example, in the Copilot, Microsoft Copilot or ChatGPT, you are able to generate the images, right? You are able to generate the text, the essays, the paragraph. So the models that can generate different data types are the multimodal large language model. So the model that we are using in the Copilot is actually a multimodal large language model because it's not only capable of generating the text but also the images. Okay, now these models are trained on large and diverse data sets, which enables them to learn relationships between modalities, and each data type is converted into tokens, embeddings before processing, which we have already understood in detail with the hands-on exercise. Okay, so whether it's the image, whether it's text or sound or video, everything is basically converted into token and then embeddings, and that's how these models learn with the deep learning algorithm. So vision language model, so we have understood about the multimodal models. Vision language models are the subset of multimodal large language model. They are not superset. Multimodal model is the umbrella. Vision language model are the subset of the multimodal large language model and specifically integrate visual and textual information to perform tasks such as image captioning, visual question answering, and analyzing the consistency between textual and visual input. A few common tasks are, for example, image captioning, describe what's in the picture. Okay, so the model that are used to describe what's in the picture are the vision language model. Now you have used these models very frequently in your day-to-day activities. For example, the Google Lens that you're using. Okay, whenever you want to scan a picture, you want to understand what exactly is in this picture, what is this device all about. So that is using vision language model in the background. Okay, so visual questioning, answering questions about an image, very common use case for the vision language model, right? So whenever you are using Google Lens, you are actually using vision language model. Checking the consistency between text and visuals, any place wherein text and visual consistency and all of those details are required, that's where vision language model is used. For example, picture of a button labeled submit and text says cancel, then the model detects the mismatch, right? So vision language model will be able to not only identify the image and explain you what's in the image, but also say, for example, it is capable enough of reasoning and understanding that, okay, the image says submit but the text says cancel, so there is a mismatch, right? So it will be able to help you in those scenarios as well. Now, what are the uses of these models in the software testing? Multimodal large language model in testing, analyze the screenshot, graphical user interface, wireframes, defect report, etc., right? So multimodal LLMs are very, very useful, and that's what we are using nowadays. Spot discrepancies between expected versus actual visuals or the results, generate realistic test cases for both text and visual cues. Multimodal LLMs help in achieving higher test coverage and better defect detection. For example, if the text in the requirement says button should be green and the screenshot of the application screen shows that the button is red, then model flags the defect automatically. That's where multimodal LLMs will be really helpful. And because vision language model is a subset of the multimodal LLM, so basically unless until you are using a specific use case, multimodal LLM will be able to provide you similar sort of capabilities as vision language model, unless until vision language model is more customized for specific needs of the project. Okay, so that's all about this tutorial. In the next one, I'll cover another important topic of the ISTQB Gen AI certification. Thank you. See you in the next one.